Have you actually heard of someone selling his photos and making money online? Then you must be thinking, how exactly can this guy actually sell his photos and make money online? And how can I also do the same? Because I've been taking pictures every now and then, but then I still don't get paid. Now, this is actually a very good way to make passive income for yourself, earn money without even working at all. Because you're just going to take these photos once and upload it on this particular site I'm going to show you, and you will keep on getting paid every other time. And this is not what you think. Hold on before you actually run away, because in this part of the world we basically believe in keeping things very private to ourselves. But then there are several websites that allow people to access several stock images and stock photos for their publications, for their articles, and also for their website. And with this, they access these photos and use them, and they get to pay a subscription on this particular site to use these particular images. And these images might include yours, and because it might include yours, you would also get paid royalties and passive income because you have your photos on this particular website. Now, there are several benefits with you getting access to websites like this one. But before we go ahead to this website, I'm going to show you 7 of these websites that will actually pay you for taking your pictures and uploading. Now, it could be your personal photos, because yes, if you're actually a black guy, there is a shortage of black photos online, and you can actually be one of those contributing to these photos being on the internet, and you can actually get paid handsomely. Now, let's go back to this website right now, and we can actually follow along. Now, the very first website here is alami.com, and here on alami.com you can see they have over 314 million stock photos. Yeah, so there are, let's say, about over 100 million creators that are already putting their photos here on this website. Most of the photos you see, photos of models and several things, they actually get to come up on the site, and they publish these photos, and they get paid in royalties every other month. And this is something you can do. Right, so you can see here several images. It could be your own image. It could also be an image of an object, an environment, and different landscape images you can actually take. Now, if you actually use a smartphone, maybe an iPhone or a high-end Android that has a very good camera, right, and you're also very good with editing images, then this is actually going to work for you, because you can actually make cool cash for yourself. Okay, now this is one here, alami.com, and here on Alami, people come in here to get images, and they buy a subscription. But firstly, let me go over to the subscription, because people subscribe to Alami, and when Alami is able to make money from people subscribing, they get to pay you royalties from that subscription if your image is being used at any point in time. So you can see here, people pay as much as £10 per image or illustration, right? Or you can also get 360 images for £250, right? This is exactly where they get to pay you a certain amount of royalty, right? So for example, now for the personal use, when someone pays like £10 for an image, you also get a percentage if your image is being used in this particular space, right? So coming down here, let me show you how to become a contributor in this particular space and make money from selling your own images and work all around. So you can see here, come in here, and you can see join now and earn up to 50% of any sale, which means that if for personal use, Alami is charging £10 per image, then you get £5 per image. So if one of your images is used, you actually get paid £5, right? So you can see that this is actually one opportunity that is there and open for you to make a lot of money online. And passive income, because if you take these images and put there, you don't have to take images every time. These images will keep on selling over time, and you keep on making money. You don't have to work anymore, right? Now, this is another website right here. This is 500px.com, and this other website right here also allows you to it allows people to actually get access to their photos, and which means that with people accessing their photos, you also get paid. Right, let me come down and show you guys how you can actually become a contributor. Okay, you can see here, become a contributor with 500px, right? And then there is a step-by-step process on how to start, right? To enable your photos for licensing, you must agree to the terms and conditions. Photo must be uploaded and submitted at 500px. Photos must be uploaded and submitted at 500px, pass a content inspection, and all, right? So once you're able to do all of this, as has been listed here, you can actually start getting paid for those photo images. Now, the next one here, which is actually very quite popular, is shutterstock.com. Now, most of us are very familiar with shutterstock.com. I would say it's actually one of the biggest, because I see this and I hear about it a lot, right? Also here they have several images, and they also have a subscription pricing, where people come to pay them to access the images that they have. And because they also pay for those images, you also get paid for your work. So let's see here, it says here, sell your content, right? So on the sell your content page, you can see here it says share your work and start earning. And all you need to do is to create, submit, and get paid, right? And even when you get paid, you can also refer people to come up on this website, and they also get to make money as well, right? So the next one here is iStockphoto.com. Yes, iStock, we are very familiar with iStock, and here on iStock, you can see here you can get up to 10 images for free, right? But then they have a plan and pricing. Let's go back to their plan and pricing here and see what they have in stock for us. They have the image plan where they have $14.9 per month. Okay, this is it here. You're going to pay $2.49 per image, $2.49 per image. Yeah, and they have a $9.9 credits, right? So one image is equals to one credit, right? So let's come over here and see how you can actually sell. So we can click on sell stocks here. And on clicking sell stocks, you can see that it is redirecting us to Getty Images. So iStock is a subsidiary of Getty Images, and this is actually going to lead us to the next, our website, which is Getty Images, right? So Getty Images is actually, a very, very bigger, platform that allows you to, get access to be paid through your images. So you can see here it's still the same page. So Getty Images own iStock as well, and here you can put your creativity to work and get seen, unlock opportunities, and also create impact. Now on this other website here, this is Adobe Stock, right? This is Adobe Stock, Adobe. Which one do you pronounce it as? I don't know. So let me know the pronunciation of this. How do you pronounce this in your own, locale? All right. Let me know what it is. So whichever one it is, let's just go on. The major thing is actually knowing how to make money from this platform. Yeah, you know the pronunciation, I know how to make money, then we are a good combination. Yeah, so coming over here, you can click on sell images on Adobe Stock Photos, and you can see here that you can become a contributor on this particular website, right? Expand your creative career with stock assets. Sell your content to the largest creative community in the world. Yeah, so you have access to this. Now, the beauty with Adobe Stock Photos is the fact that most of their photos are linked to their products, like Adobe Premiere Pro, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Lightroom, Adobe, like they have a sync with all of this and every other AI tools that they have, right? And because of this sync, your photos are most likely going to get into one of their collections, and you can also start getting, some royalties from those subscriptions that are being made on the tools itself, all right? So this is actually a cool one. Now the next one here, which is the seventh one, is Deposit Photos, right? Depositphotos.com is another site that you can actually get to deposit your photos, and you can actually start making money from this particular space. And I said all you need to do is actually come down here. You can see become a contributor, and clicking on this, you have access to this particular space where you can actually start posting your own images, and you can start making money for yourself. Now, I've said this earlier, as far as you have a smartphone, you have a very good iPhone or a very good Android with a good camera, then you have the power to create magic. You have the power to actually take very crazy ass photos. Now, depending on what niche you actually want to delve into, maybe it's food photography, maybe it's aerial photography, maybe it's environment or landscape photography, whichever one you want. Even if it's a portrait photography, right, you can jump on any of them, and you can actually start uploading your photos here, and as well you can start making money for yourself. Okay, now it's very important to actually read all of the terms and the conditions of these platforms, so that you do not get to fall into the wrong hands, or you don't get to actually assume anything, and you're sure of the agreements that you're actually going to sign. Okay, now this is a very cool one, but beyond this, there is also another business you can actually get started with. Having transacted over $80,000 and made a profit of millions of naira on a monthly basis, I actually want to share with you guys a simple business model that can actually help you to start generating income as much as 300k on a monthly basis. And this is something you can actually get started with your smartphone, even if you don't have a laptop, and even if you don't have any skill or capital. Yes, it's no skill, no capital, you can get started with this. Now, this is the dollar arbitrage business, where you are able to buy dollar at a low rate, you sell the dollar at a high rate, and you actually make profits and you keep it to yourself, right? The profit is basically the difference between the low rate you actually bought and the high rate which you sold. Now, this is exactly what I've been doing for over a year as a side hustle, and it has generated me millions of naira every other month. And I want to teach you and expose the secret to you so that you can also get started with this and as well start this particular business model and start profiting for yourself also. Now, even if you're so busy, you actually don't have too much time. It doesn't require much of a time actually, because like I said, this is actually something you just have to do on the side, and it doesn't even have to be you showing your face in this particular space. And yes, all through the years I've been doing this, nobody has ever known that this is actually pioneered by Franklin Emmanuel. Yeah, and this is exactly what you can actually do and get started for yourself. I've actually created a full masterclass giving you guys access to everything that you basically need to know, every of the secrets on the different platforms, how to use one channel and one platform to another platform, and also how to actually generate clients who are going to give you this dollar at the cheaper price. Basically, every question and every concern that you're going to have, I have actually answered them in this masterclass. Now, all you want to do right now is to click the link in the description, or go ahead and you click the link on the screen right now and jump into this masterclass, because this is actually going to be one of the best decisions you're going to be making for yourself in this particular year. So go ahead before this particular program goes off, because after the first 50 persons that jump on this program, I'm going to close this program and then focus on coaching this particular student and helping them scale their income in this particular space. And maybe I might not get to open this back up anytime soon. So go ahead right now, click the link or use the link on my screen and get access to this particular program, and I would see you in the masterclass. Now, if you're actually going through any of these websites, you can actually get started with any of this right now and start making cool cash for yourself by selling photos. Right? If you love this video, let me know in the comment section below what you love about this video and which one you actually want to get started with right now. And as well, guys, I would actually love you to go ahead and give you the thumbs up right now. Subscribe to my channel, especially the bell icon, so that when I actually release more videos, you get to see them first. And with this, guys, I will see you in my next video.